I feel like we got away with it not being so bad because I don't feel like it's been
really.
Yeah,
well, I guess yeah.
Like I think
it's already July.
June was like pretty gross, but it wasn't so bad. And I think it was the last 2 days that I started feeling like, oh shit, it's summer now. Because like otherwise, like I'll still bike in the morning and still go outside like around sunset, and it was like okay, it's hot, but it's not like gross. But what? It's because of humidity, right? Blah. So yeah, it's been pretty nasty. I had to do a photo shoot last night, which thank God for the dust storm, because that blew off some of the heat.
Did you take pictures in the actual dust storm?
No,
because were they sitting there and it's like fucking
No. I've only done that once. So I had a dust storm and I did shoot in that, which pictures came out great, but I broke my light. Last night the dust storm was from 4 to 5, so then it went through. And then I was shooting after. But because it came through, that's why we have the breeze today. Which isn't fucking helping, because I think today is far worse than yesterday.
I haven't been outside, but I did drive home, and I felt like I had major swass. Yeah. Like, for no reason.
It's always like...
With my AC on.
Like, that's bad. Yeah. Like, and I hate like when I'm driving because I don't necessarily touch the back of my seat, so I drive super upright on my fucking steering wheel like an old lady. Like I don't fight. Like I don't. Think I've ever I don't lean like a cholo.
But then again, I always drive.
Like I don't lean back. I'm like straight up. And the thing is, that's when like even with my AC on, I'll just feel the sweat, and I don't realize I'm sweating until you feel it down your back, or worse, you just feel it like something from your pit, and you feel it roll down the side. You're like, how does that even happen? But I will admit, though, even in the heat, sometimes I will get out of work and roll my windows down and drive home with just the hot air coming in.
Yeah, which we talked about just now, because I actually go into my car after I burn the fuck out of everything by touching my...
You think that you would have, like, a cover... Like, I've been here for what? Ever?
Right?
Like 5, 6, 7 years, longer than that, and I don't have a fucking shade thing for my car.
Yeah.
And
or
I don't
even
have
the little eyes.
Yeah.
The little eye cover, or like the window.
I don't have any window eye cover sunshade. I don't have anything covering my fucking like handlebar. My wheel. The fucking wheel.
She wants to go biking.
Yeah. So like that, I've never had a cover for it. So you just get in, you go and you kind of like hit your steering wheel a few times like or putting the buckle on. And it's just like, and you finally buckle. It's like Mad Max. It's like the desert. It's so bad.
My car is in the parking lot.
And your interior too, I bet.
So it's, I open the car and the handle's fine.
Oh, surprise.
It's when I grab the mirror, or like not the mirror, the glass.
My handle's never hot. It's the inside of my car. Like, I never burn.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the glass of my car, though, my door, burns me. So I go right away like this, and I'm like, fuck. And then it starts closing.
The door.
Yes. So
then I have to touch the glass.
Well, because I like open the handle, and then I like move it slightly, because there's always a fucker that is too close.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like be nice and not ding my car, because I don't give a fuck about theirs.
No.
And my car's good. And then I have to like sneak into my car like this, and then I grab, and then everything in my car, like the steering wheel, has like these metal plates. And then there's a metal plate on my shifter as well. And so like I literally thought that if I put my hand on it and I'm like driving, because obviously I have a manual car, that I'm going to have it burned into my hand and then be like, oh.
Yeah, oh my God. See, now I don't have anything, like my car, the interior doesn't have anything that's like sticky that you would stick to, but I swear to God, every time I'm like in a short skirt or like short shorts, fucking stick, man. I stick so bad. Yeah, and you get out.
Cloth.
I know, but it's like, it's still like getting out. It's not great.
I think mine does too.
Oh, it's been fucking hot. And I just feel like it's been the last 2 days that it's been hot.
Yeah. But if you think about it, so we have, because it has been cooler or nicer longer, because I feel like last year it was super hot really fast. Like all of a sudden March, April, it was like hot.
You're right.
So now we're into July. We have July, August, September, and October already is going to be cold.
But we technically should be in like storm season too, because I'm ready for some fucking rain, which they said,
I love rain.
I know.
I love monsoon season.
I
and
love
haboobs.
it. Yes.
Because that's a fucking made up word.
No, it's not.
Who made up the word haboob?
I don't know, but I like saying it. Like, oh, what's happening? I'm like, oh, a haboob is coming. Like, I like that.
I like how you're doing it Arabic style.
It's not Arabic.
Oh, you're
Hebrew. Haboobs.
Arabics also say things like that.
That's true.
Like habibi.
Yes. That's what this is today.
I know. Is that a sarong?
I don't know. I just bought it.
Nice. From where?
I got it at Ross.
No way.
It was pretty good.
It was like $3.
Excellent. 12.
Nice.
I know. But they can't obviously see it. But it looks amazing, guys. Just FYI.
Mm-hmm. She's not wearing anything.
You know what? It's hot enough that I would actually do that at this point.
Right.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, so
everywhere. I see people like, whatever happened to the no shirt, no shoes, no service? Because I see people walking into stores with just bikini tops on, and I'm like, bitch, that's a little gross.
I think it's because they think they're in California.
California, you can do that?
Well, yes, I think you can. Because people come right off the beach and can go in.
So, who made the thing, no shirt, no shoes?
Technically, that's a cover.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to live in a day and age where we can drive topless and it not be a problem, but
that
we
is
can't.
true. But who made the thing, no shirt, no shoes, no service? Because that doesn't correlate pants. So you can go fucking fling everything around.
Touche, loopholes. Right. So you can go Donald Duck style, walk into a place with your weighing out and be like, I'm buying whatever and dick's all out. Yeah. No. True.
I'm not wearing
no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't want to test the theory, but I want
to find somebody to try.
Wrong. Someone's probably done it.
Let's go find a homeless person.
You're not wrong.
They're gonna need money, and they'd be willing to do it with no pants because they probably don't have pants anyway.
Oh my god,
this is getting weird.
Yeah.
Talk about homeless people. Let's talk about our last episode and our pee stories.
Oh my god. Yeah, so after we signed off yesterday, the other day when we did that, we were doing the hashtag P2, so we thought we could make a movement, because when I shared my story, I felt really vulnerable. Telling someone about that, so then when Jenna shared hers, it made me feel good, because it's like, okay, everyone pees their pants at some point in life, but it was just nice to kind of like I didn't know that about you, and it's nice that we can share that, and like our friendship got deeper. Like it was nice.
And I would like to know
a deep yellow.
Yes. Oh, it was like one of those snow cones that you thought when you was a kid, and you're like, oh, this is a snow cone, but it's actually yellow.
Yeah. No.
It turns out to be yellow snow.
No, I've never had that problem.
I didn't. Well, I'm from Wisconsin.
Now I want Bahama Box.
I love Bahama Bucks.
But you can't get any like yellow.
Blueberry muffin is my favorite.
I haven't had, and like I don't know if I've ever had. I just know it's like shaved ice, and I've never really gone to it.
So we're going.
Yeah,
it's gonna be date night. Yes, date night with Bridget. I should make a song. So every time that we have whatever, I'm gonna go on Fiverr and have somebody create a date night with Bridget song.
Date night. Yeah, I think that'll be fun, and then maybe we can do like a date night, and then we can come back and like review it.
Yes.
So it's like
Bahama Bucks.
It's like second date update.
Oh my god, we should. Every time we go on a date.
Like she was a little touchy-feely.
I actually broke up with her. She smelled funny.
Yeah. I tried to lose her on the light rail and it didn't work. I got punched in the face.
I was just going to say, did you get punched
in
the face?
And you bring it back. That's how you bring it the fuck back. But yeah, so I'm glad that it's the Arizona heat. I do like the summer. I'm not excited that I'm most likely going to be walking to the theater tonight to see Ant-Man. So I'm hoping it's not so bad.
But it's right by your house. So
it is.
Good.
It's not too far, but the thought of walking there is not what I want.
Well, like I said, I did go because I was craving food, like always, at 9 p.m. and I walked to In-N-Out. And I was deeply regretting it halfway there.
Did you get it and like leave, or did you eat and have to walk?
No, I sat in there. I ate it and then I walked back.
See, then here's my thing.
I felt bloated and salty.
Yeah, because I'm saying you eat it and then you walk back, and not only are you bloated, salty, but now you're like just sticky.
Yep.
Like you're just walking back fucking sticky.
And I was angry, and I was like, I'm just going to bed because I'm fucking mad now.
Yeah, because it's like hard to breathe. And then because you
just
ate it.
It felt like
but did you get up the stairs?
Did you get a fucking double?
Like,
I always get the Flying Dutchman.
I don't know what that
Rock on Flying Dutchman!
I don't know what that one is.
What?
I always get a double. Sometimes I just do the double. Yeah, but then I take the cheese off, and then I do the lettuce wrap.
So you ask for Flying Dutchman.
What's that? Is that what that is?
Flying Dutchman is literally just the patties.
Oh, really?
With cheese. And sauce.
Wrapped in lettuce?
Nothing.
Oh.
A box. They hand it to me serious? In a fucking box.
You
and I get
literally ate
two
a
Flying
box
Dutchmans.
you ate a box of meat.
Yeah.
And then fucking walked home. Oh,
with
you
French
must
fries.
have fucking
Well done.
felt awful.
No, it's good.
Afro.
They put 2 patties on top of each other with cheese.
Yeah.
And then you put spread on them. And they put them next to each other so you get 4 patties.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That
Protein
sounds
City.
amazing. That's
my
amazing.
favorite. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that shitty lettuce that they put on there.
I
Or
don't like the lettuce that they
bread.
put on there. I don't eat the bread anyway, but fuck,
Well,
4
there you go.
patties. Their
patties are delicious.
I don't like. All right, patties are delicious. I prefer Five Guys if I'm gonna.
I do.
Pay.
I do too. And what I do with
And
Five
French
Guys,
fries.
Five Guys, you say no bun, so they put it in a bowl again.
You know what?
With pickles, lettuce.
That's the thing. When I do the Five Guys, I don't give a fuck about
Can you
carbs.
just say that again?
What? When it comes to Five Guys?
Mm-mm.
What?
You said when I do the Five Guys.
When I do the Five Guys. That's what she said.
When Bridget does Five Guys, she doesn't care about carbs.
Yeah, I eat it all.
She gets all that
I
protein.
get it all. I don't care. So like if it's anything else, I'll sit there and get like lettuce wrap or whatever. But if it's that, then I'm just gonna have a full cheat meal and just eat the fucking burger and get the fries. In-N-Out, I don't think their fries are great.
No, I don't
They
either.
get dusty.
They're like if you crumple them and go
Dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking dusty. I don't know how
But
else to
Five
explain
Guys
it.
has those steak fries.
Those are good.
I cannot do those Cajun ones.
I
though.
tried. They made me sick.
Oh.
Yeah. She made a motion to her butthole. Yes, the Cajun fries are spicy.
Don't eat them. Too spicy for butt.
We mentioned this in the last episode, or one of the other ones, that's like the only flavor your butt can register. So the Cajun fries register is spicy. Yeah, the Cajun fries
it's
are
like
a little
burning sensation.
Just the rim.
The outer rim just burns.
Have you ever snuck food into the movie
My butthole?
theater? Not your butthole. Movie theater. I know some things that have been up your butt.
Not food. That's not
food.
one of them. Yes, I have brought food into the movie theater.
Are you pro or con to that? Because every time I do, my husband looks at me with hatred, and he's like, "That's how they make their money," and he makes me feel bad, like not giving money to like starving kids in Africa, or like not.
How the fuck does it get to starving kids with Africa?
It's like when someone kind of guilts you. It's like, "Well, you didn't do that. Well, there's animals in the shelter."
Okay,
like if you buy a purebred
South
dog.
Park, Whole Foods.
But I'm saying like that's kind of what it is. It's
We were
like,
just talking about this. South Park.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like it's one of those things where some people are pro and con. Like I like to sneak in food because the concessions is expensive, and sometimes they don't fucking have tacos. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hashtag not sorry. I'm gonna sneak in tacos. Except that one time that they told me I couldn't, and I had to sit outside and like hoover 5 Rubio fish tacos.
Wait a minute,
like
did they
10
check your
minutes.
purse or something?
So I ordered a shit ton, and so I was trying to walk in with a styrofoam takeout, and they're like, "I'm sorry, ma'am, you can't bring." No one they called me ma'am. I'm like, "Fuck you, miss."
You didn't put it in a purse.
My purse was too big. Like I had so many tacos. You do not understand.
Your purse was too small.
I mean, too small.
Yeah, got it.
I had so many tacos. So they're like, "No, you can't bring in that." I was like, "But I just fucking bought it." And like, "We don't fucking care." So I sat out there and like eyeballed the guys and just like ate my half of the tacos because I was bringing both in for Mark and I. So I ate like 4 tacos in under 10 minutes and then shoved the rest, like wrapped the other ones and put them in my bag so they'd fit for Mark. But I felt so sick, like sitting in the theater. I was like, I was hoping to like enjoy them slowly, but I just hoovered them.
Was that the AMC over by Rubio's? On
The Chandler,
Stapleton?
Chandler Mall, when they had a Rubio's over there at the time.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Maybe people kept sneaking shit in there. But now I'll do my own popcorn, because I'll take the popcorn from Costco, the coconut nearly naked one.
Oh.
Fucking so good. I'll sneak that in sometimes. Sometimes I'll bring in my own drink because I don't want soda. And I'll bring in like a protein shake.
Well,
or
and
I'll
that's
bring
the
in, like,
reason why I was
BCAAs.
going to say that I would be a pro of that. Because I've done it. And I've also purchased stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not like I'm not giving them money. But if I'm going with one of my vegan kicks, there's things that we can't eat there. I'm not going to eat just your tiny little bag of apple cores or peanuts that are $60. And it's like 2 bites.
But that's the thing. So, like, if you're buying the tickets, I don't think the purchase tickets actually go to the theater. I think they go to, like, the production and everything for the box office. So when you're buying the food, that's what's keeping the theaters going. Or at least that's what I'm yelled at about, saying, well, the fucking food is what keeps them going, not the tickets, because they don't get the ticket prices.
I feel like they have somewhat of a slice of the ticket price.
I don't know if they do. We should probably
Somebody tell us and put a comment on to our podcast, wherever it is, so that we can figure out how this works.
Yeah, because so there's times I'll go in and I just want it, like, because when we go and we get the big fucking popcorn, like, I'm all about that life too, but there's other times where I just want to sneak in a Costco hot dog. Nothing wrong with that. No shame.
You just need a bigger purse.
I was so mad because I bought a hot dog at the movie theater the other day, and I was like, it was like $6 or like $8, and I'm sitting there like dawn before the trailers even start. And I'm like, I could have gotten fucking 8 Costco hot dogs and had that many for the price. So it's like hard. I don't know. Sometimes I sneak stuff in, sometimes I don't. Every time I sneak something in, usually my husband says something like, why are you doing that? I'm like, because I don't want to fucking eat that right now.
Well, we can make a date, and we'll just take a bunch of food.
I've had friends sneak in alcohol too.
I've never
done that, but I've had friends.
I also don't want to get in trouble. Like, I understand the food. Like, I'm not going to do alcohol.
Not so much.
That's a little weird.
Once I did buy a ticket, saw a movie, left the movie, and went into another movie. Fucking.
I haven't done that yet.
I've done that. Double feature. It was a rule breaker. Like, see, so I'm not all like.
Did you go by yourself?
I did.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah, I'm not.
Do you remember which ones they were?
Not even.
No.
I don't even remember.
That's
all
fine.
I know is like I'm not all vanilla. So there is some hardcore badass right here. But
watch out, Bridget breaking rules.
Bringing my own food, and once in a while, let's be honest, once I saw a double feature. Yeah, that's how I fucking roll. So I'm excited for tonight, though. I don't know anything besides that there's another Ant-Man movie. I didn't look up anything about the trailers. I mean, I saw the trailers, but I didn't look up anything. I didn't look up people's like ideas of what the movie's going to be about.
You should probably let people know that you're actually going to Ant-Man tonight, because I don't think you mentioned that.
Oh, I'm going to Ant-Man tonight.
This is why she's talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
Welcome to our conversation, by the way, guys.
Yeah, hey, episode 7. The hot one.
The hot mess.
The hot mess. So yeah, I'm going to go see Ant-Man tonight, now that we're talking about movies and popcorn and whatnot. So I'm going to go see that tonight, and I wanted to kind of go in blind, mostly because I don't want to kind of go in with expectations. There's some movies where I do like to do that, but I feel like this one, especially since we had, what was it, what's it called? Since we had the Infinity War happen, I don't know if there's going to be anything that ties us to that. Or something at the ending, or whatever.
I know this is supposed to be before Infinity War.
That's all I know. Hear. And from there, it's just kind of been blinders. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going in with, like, Jurassic Park, saw that, no expectations.
Did you like that one? Because I haven't seen it, and I heard people just bawl for dinosaurs. And
no, it's ridiculous.
Like, sad?
It's fucking sad as fuck.
Oh, God, no.
So I saw that one, I went in with no expectations, and it was a fun movie. Like, I'll give you that. It was a fun movie. I don't regret paying for the ticket and going. But there were some fucking ridiculous parts in that, one, you want to fucking cry, and you're sitting going, really? Can you make me feel worse about the situation? And then you I personally went 160, 180? 160, 180?
We can go with whatever number you want.
I don't do math. I flipped at the end, and I'm like, from what happens at the end, in my mind, I was like, that's the fucking dumbest thing I've ever seen. What the fuck are you doing? Like, I was so angry at the end versus, like, at the beginning. You haven't seen it yet?
No. Okay. Because I wasn't sure if so, you know that I cry at everything. I know that I will cry.
You will probably have a couple moments, but it's nothing crazy. But there's some, like, heart-wrenching where you're like, I didn't need to see that. See, you didn't need to do that to me.
I know, and I feel like it's going to be about, like I saw a little bit of glimpse with what's his Blue?
Yeah.
And I'm like, if something happens, I don't know if I can handle that.
It's not anything like that. It's more of like...
It's like his pet. And if his pet dies, how can you kill the dog in a movie? No one has ever killed a dog in a movie.
So...
Even in, like, the Megalodon.
The Megalodon.
It's a Megalodon.
So in the trailer, they're going back to the island because people were like, oh, you need to go back and save species, right? Mm-hmm. And you see that little part in the trailer when the volcano is erupting and they're like, oh, they're running towards the cliff.
Yes.
So there's that. So,
but it seems like a corrupted government bullshit.
Yeah, so when you get into the beginning, the world is split. You have people that are like, hey, let's fix our mistake. We fucked up. We made Jurassic Park. Not a great idea. Let it die out because they say this volcano is going to erupt and destroy the park. Which, showing how big it is, there's fucking places that the lava didn't get to, so fuck them, they're fine. But they're talking about like, oh, let it die out, let nature do its course, its correction. And then there's people going, save the dinosaurs for our kids to see them. I'm like, do we not remember that they were fucking eating people? Like, I feel like you should let them go.
My favorite is when I hear, and again, I haven't seen it, when people are like, that was so unbelievable. I'm like, it's fucking dinosaurs.
Jurassic Park.
Assholes.
Yeah, so I'm going to spoil one scene for you.
Okay.
And it's the only scene I'll spoil for you. So they're trying to get all these dinosaurs off the thing. And yes, you get the idea.
Is that when they're in the trailer, in the little bubble?
No.
Okay, this is a different... This isn't in the trailer.
No, this isn't not in the trailer. So they're trying to get all these dinosaurs off, and you're not wrong about it being kind of like a weird situation, like, I don't know if they're doing this for the right reasons kind of thing. So they're getting them like on this boat, and the main characters get to the boat, and they're pulling away from the fucking dock, and there is a goddamn, I don't know its name, I call it a long neck from Land Before Time. It's a fucking long neck going, meh, and it's like on the dock going, meh, and you're like, oh, well, fuck, he's not gonna make it. And you're seeing like, he's like in smoke, so you don't see him. You kind of see his silhouette. He does the whole like comes up on his feet. And you see like the heat of the lava getting closer. And you just kind of like watch the silhouette of this dinosaur cry out and fucking die. Like it goes and like kind of goes down. So that was like the point where you're like, did I really have to see that? And everyone kind of goes quiet. 2 girls behind me fucking sobbing. I could hear them going, like I could hear them fucking sobbing, and I'm like,
this is horrible. This is
horrible.
Like watching Marley and Me.
No, worse than Marley and Me is that, God, what the fuck is it called? Hachi. Don't watch Hachi.
What?
Oh my God,
I've never heard of it.
Don't.
What is it? I'm looking
Hachi.
This up.
I think it's called Hachi, and it's essentially about like a very loyal dog.
Oh no! Is it the one that he like literally is waiting? Oh my God!
It's the worst movie. That. I saw it and I was like, Mark tricked me into watching it, and I'm like, this is the worst thing you could have ever done. Yeah,
no, Hachi. A dog's tale.
It's so if you want to like, I don't think I could ever put that even on my enemies. That is the worst movie. It's fucking awful.
What's even worse is it's a true story.
Yes, that makes it worse.
I've seen, and people, you need to fucking stop. I understand that you want to show that dogs are loyal. On Facebook, I was scrolling, and this freaking adorable husky is laying on a gravestone.
Oh no!
And like going, like crying, and I'm like, really, people? Like, I was looking at just fucking cats dancing.
That's sweet, but now you've broken my heart into a million pieces.
Now I just want to kill myself.
Yeah, no, Hachi is fucking awful. So it gives you that kind of vibe, because you're like, and you're like, well, fuck, he's not making it. And it's pretty fucking sad. But then when you get to the end of the movie, you know, mistakes are made, and whatever the fuck happens in there, and at the end of the movie I'm just like livid and yelling in my brain saying what the fuck just happened, and whoever that little girl is needs to get popped in the mouth. Like, it's ridiculous what they end up doing. You're gonna have to watch it so we can do a review on it, because I wonder,
I'm nervous, but
I wonder if you'd be as angry as me at the end of that.
I'm kind of nervous.
Still a good movie. I just was like, really just upset. So I don't know, we'll see how Ant-Man's gonna be. I really would like to see some kind of tie-in with Infinity War. I'd like to see.
There is. They always do.
Personally,
I'm super excited about Evangeline Lilly in there.
Personally, I don't know if people are going to agree with me. Probably not. I would love that we go through this entire movie and it's a fucking amazing movie, and at the end, they fucking dust. I would love that.
Actually, I think that would be awesome.
I think that would be amazing, because then it shows that it affected everybody. It shows that the world is fucked up. But, I mean, I don't know if people go, like, we saw the whole movie, and then all of a sudden, like, the characters are just dead at the end. Mm-hmm. I personally would love to see that. Mm-hmm. Like, if they
at least one person.
If they fucking dust.
Just do one person.
Yeah, if they fucking dust at the end to show that, yes, technically they've said it's before the Infinity War.
doesn't mean that it wasn't a couple of hours before Infinity War.
Agreed. Or it could be like when they get to the end, they have like an extra scene that shows someone dusting. So like, oh fuck, done. Like, I just like to see that too. The part of me wants to just remind all the all the Marvel fans that fucking happened. That's what it is. It's like, oh my god, Ant-Man, we're gonna feel good about ourselves, and oh, it's gonna be great. And then you like fucking dust someone. You're like, oh, that's right, he fucking snapped his fingers. Like, I want that just horrible, like, remembering, like, oh, remember that fucking happened. Like, I really want that to happen.
Oh my god. So you're going to Regal, right?
Yes.
So Regal, the night openings, they give you those little playbills.
I've never had those.
Really?
Yeah.
So I went to Infinity War there, and they gave me a playbill, and like, so it like shows you all the characters.
Are you going to like the 10 o'clock Thursday night ones though? Because it opened last night. They always open like midnight Thursday night.
It was like a Saturday.
Weird.
Yeah. They
no,
gave
I've
me
never.
Like this booklet, but it was for Infinity War. Maybe it was just for Infinity War.
Maybe it's just Infinity War. I never got a playbill.
Maybe it was just Infinity War or like bigger named movies. I don't know. But so I was just reading it in the car, and it was so funny. And I should have brought it up because I wanted to talk to you about it. Because when you're reading it, it literally talks about Josh Brolin, about his character, and he's like, you know, talking about how we were talking about, like, you can't really be mad at him because you're like, dude, he's got like the right idea, but then you realize that he is the ultimate villain because he'll do anything
because he's right
to do it.
He sees it right.
And I'm like, oh my god. So I wanted to read it because it's just a quick page or like show it to you because it's like the viewpoint was just awesome.
Did you see the meme that someone had posted online that someone had donated to like the ending world hunger and they wrote in Thanos, like, thank you Thanos for ending world hunger?
Oh my gosh. That is awesome.
It's not wrong.
Yeah, we should probably do it now.
Oh my god.
You guys don't don't kill me.
But yeah,
we should go find the Infinity Stones.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Mark wanted
Space
to buy
Force.
It. Oh, Space Force. I don't even know. I would fucking sign up in a heartbeat.
You saw that?
The problem,
you saw that picture or that video?
I did. The Space Force.
Space Force.
So, speaking of Space Force, there's a part of me that would sign up, but then my brain goes to Starship Troopers with the bugs.
Oh, would they go into the head?
Yes. And would you like to know more? That's when I'm like thinking Space Force. I'm like, but it could go really wrong, and you could get that first, you know. But then you're part of the Rico's team.
Yeah,
I don't remember what they're called.
You remember Star Fox?
Rico's Roughnecks.
You remember Star Fox?
You know they're making a remake of it?
No way!
Yeah.
That's fucking badass. Well, you know how they're like, all of them are like this on the cover?
Yeah.
It goes, you and your friends, the day of Star Force, or like
Space
Force.
Dude, and I again, like, it's something where like that would be pretty cool, and that's, you know, I would hope that it would be more like Starfleet. So it's more like Star Trek kind of stuff. But yeah, in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, how rad would that be? And then I go, oh shit, yeah, Starship Troopers, and people fucking died, and there's giant bugs.
I hated Ship Troopers.
I loved that movie. Really? It's fucking weird.
It's so campy. That's probably
it's
why.
Afraid. The book's really good, and if you read through the book and like watch the movie, they have this whole thing about if you're a citizen versus if you're serving. There's something, like, there's a whole different class of, like, cast of people. Like, if you're a citizen, you have the right to vote, but if you're serving in the military, you don't.
Interesting.
So there's, like, different rights for, like, depending on it. And it's kind of really ahead of its time, like, the actual book of, like, how he's dealing with stuff. But, I haven't read the book. I just heard all this information. So I really do want to go back and read the book after watching the movie and hearing that there's more in-depth of that. The guy, like, fleshed out all this stuff, and I think he wrote it in the 50s. 40s or 50s.
Interesting.
Yeah, and for the stuff that he was thinking about is kind of like what's going on now. Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, I liked it. I know it's campy, but that's what I liked about it.
I know.
I like that.
We've already talked about that with scary movies and stuff.
Yeah, the campy stuff is okay.
Definitely. So, let's get to the nitty-gritty.
Let's get to what? The WoW?
Yes!
Let's get to the big... Okay, here's the big fucking deal. Let's get to the big fucking deal.
The big kahuna.
Jenna resubscribed to WoW. I was woken up this morning going through my Instagram, and lo and fucking behold, I see your story, and there's a picture of like the Blizzard like client thing. I'm like, no, she fucking didn't. Nah. I ran to my computer after I was texting you this morning. Going,
did you really?
I did. I texted her this morning. I'm like, you didn't. You fucking signed up
for the Horde.
She has not played this in years. I've been playing it on and off for years. I get up like fucking Christmas Day, run to my computer, and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, that's why I was like, what's your email? What's your name? Like, let me get it on there. Like, let's get the friend stuff. Super fucking excited this morning.
Yes.
So this is the big fucking deal. So we're going to talk about, World of Warcraft.
Well, I'll tell you, I started in 2008. I had no idea what it was, and I used to tell my brother that he was stupid. Because I was like, Brad, go shower. Stop smelling in your room because you're not playing, or you're just playing literally 18 hours of this. What the fuck is this? You're fucking Tauren. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, look at this and this. And he was like doing all the PvP, and I was like, I have no care in the world on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Then I moved out to Phoenix all by myself and didn't have any friends, and go, hey Brad, what was that game you were playing that you sold your character and got to buy your truck? Because he literally he sold characters and got enough money to buy like his first Forerunner.
Whoa.
So my brother was legit into this game.
Wow.
And literally, it was WoW.
Jesus.
Yeah, we're talking about WoW.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Wow. So he tells me, wow, and I go and I start playing, and I think it is fucking amazing because I'm like, I love this. Anything that I can. So I made an undead warlock.
Was this your first MMO?
Well, I played Sims and stuff. Like, it was my first MMO, yeah. Okay. Not my first video game.
No.
But yes, so I was playing it and I was like, this is amazing. So I'd like do all these things and quests, and I was an herbalist and alchemist, and
fucking
I was like, this is me in real life, and I'm like doing all this stuff. And then I was like, well, where do I go? Like, I can't find anything. And I would try and talk to people in the towns, and they'd literally just like walk past me. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't care. I'll just play by myself. I was at those like, what are they called? Murdochs? Those little, or what are those little fish guys? They're not Murdoch.
Murlocs.
Murlocs, yeah. Murdoch is the...
Murloc?
Isn't it?
Murdoch?
Murdoch and...
Murdoch, that's Daredevil.
Yeah. That's who I was talking about. That's why I pointed to my eyeball. Because he's blind.
Avocados at law. Yeah, Murlocs.
Murlocs. So I got stuck on that, and then that's kind of when I met you.
Yep.
And you're like, I play World of Warcraft too. And I was like, what? So we started playing, and then that's when I thought we were raiding, but you schooled me the other day and told me we weren't really raiding.
Dungeon.
Which is my bad.
That's fine.
But I kind of started to get away from it. And then also I had a shitty relationship, and that kind of like got me away. Life happened.
Yeah.
So now I came back to it, and the cool thing I liked about it was, which I was a little upset at first, which I was kind of telling you. So I tried to log into my Blizzard account, and me being awesome, I put an authenticator on it.
You also had the shittiest fucking laptop when you first played it, and I don't even know, like, I don't think you could like turn without it turning off. Like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was
or I would like be frozen. Yeah.
It was
now here, oh my god, this is amazing. Now I'm like, dun, 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 dun. Now I just need to figure out my keyboard and stuff.
Oh my god.
Like, actually figure out where I'm gonna go with that, and probably get a gaming mouse so I can be easier. But with that being said, I was like, I'm such an idiot. I don't even have that phone number that is associated with the authenticator. Yeah. So,
do you even have the authenticator?
No.
Anymore?
No. So I was like, fuck, Blizzard, how do I get in? So I message them, and I go, or I submit a ticket.
Yeah.
I go, hey, can't get in, blah, 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 here's my ID. But my last name is not the same as what it used to be.
You'd also done this a few times, like a couple years ago, too. I remember you trying to get in, and you're like, well, fuck this, and you were just like, done.
Yes, because
so, like, you wouldn't even know who you really are. And you're like, I don't fucking know what that means.
This is why I said fuck this a while ago, because this is what happens, and I showed it to you. They email you, and they say, hey, we need the ID with your last name on it that's correct. Before, I didn't submit my ID because when you take a picture of your ID and they ask you to submit it, you have to click a button to go to your ticket, which is in your account, which you can't get the fuck in. I'm like, Blizzard, I can't log in. Like, how am I supposed to send this to you? So, I did it during work, which, nope, I didn't do it. I was off a call on work. Work don't know that I logged in onto my account. So I messaged them, submitted a ticket. I got an email, sent my ID through the email, and then thought, like at my job, we have a no reply email.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try, I was like sitting there, I'm going to try to submit another ticket, and all of a sudden a chat bubble popped up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Really? Like, I wonder if this chat thing works. So I go in there. And this dude was awesome. Like, freaking best chat support I've ever had. He was sitting there like, hi, I'm Gamer Master, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God. Like, while he was talking, I just pictured him as, I'll have to show you, there's this comic book.
Yeah.
And it's about gaming. And this girl, like, goes on to similar something like World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
I think it's called In Real Life.
Okay.
Is the comic book. I'll double check. I think it's called In Real Life. But she goes in there and there's these little like miners.
So you're imagining like that in your head?
Yes.
Like,
so I'm and I'll show it to you.
Hello, adventurer.
He's like this little like Jumanji.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Lover. Hello.
Hello.
But I picture this little. So what they are, they're like these little. The actual Chinese people are playing this game to mine gold and stuff.
Okay.
And so they try and move, and then people are getting upset because they're ruining the game. Like, getting all the things, and then they're, like, selling it for more, obviously, blah, blah, blah. That's in that comic book.
Yeah.
So I see this guy dressed up as, like, that little character going, like, how may I help you today? And so I was like, hey, can't get in. Haha, I don't know how to get into my authenticator because I don't have it. And so I went through a series of questioning, just, like, what my second pet's name was, which I totally was like, I have no idea, but I think it's this. He said yes, and he got it all removed. I was able to log in.
Wow.
And we literally talked.
After how many years?
Literally, this is since 2010.
Damn.
2010, 2011, I think, was when I stopped playing and just said, F this. So then, he was messaging me, and I told him about our podcast. I told him I was going to tell him about this.
He was like, did you guys get?
Oh, we got real close. I don't even remember his name, and I feel bad, because then I was like, oh man, like, I don't want to, and I was like, how did you get this job? Like, this is the coolest job ever. He's like, I just applied online, and I got it. I was so lucky. And I was like, I kind of want to do this. And I was like, no, like, I have way too many jobs, don't. So he got me in.
I hear Blizzard's amazing to work for, by the way.
Oh my God, I can only imagine. Like, that kid was, like, probably playing WoW while my thing popped up and was like, I haven't talked to anybody for, like, the whole day.
They talk about how they usually hire people that like the product. I keep trying to push Mark to go in to start doing the 3D animation again and have him like, hey, that'd be perfect. We have to move, but rather than that, like, it'd be awesome.
Don't move.
California.
What?
Go to Cali.
Well, given the circumstances, it might be a good thing.
No, it'd be leaving and not being able to afford like an apartment.
Yeah, true. That is true. But if I don't know how everyone always is like, well, Blizzard will pay well. You never know. But then the next thing came up. I go into my account. I'm all excited. I'm about to start. I go into the realm that my friend was in. I'm recreating a character. I was like, what the fuck? Well, I haven't played it for so long. So that makes sense that my characters are missing from that realm because I never created one. Yeah. So today I submitted another ticket. I was like, hey, by the way, I just started again, and where are my fucking characters? Because I thought you could go and check them.
You can, but while you were gone, they started switching realms to PvE and PvP. Mm-hmm. So they did a whole thing with the worlds. They were changing everything up. They were also like merging stuff together. So they were fixing the population.
Got it.
So it's been a while.
Just like Thanos.
Yeah.
Fixing
the population. They were snapping the Infinity Gauntlet while you were gone.
Got it.
Exactly what happened.
Poof. So I messaged them again, submitted a ticket, and a very nice person messaged again. Hey, I'm Gamer Master, blah, blah, blah.
The emails were cute.
They were adorable.
They were like she showed me, like the emails were super cute. They were very excited. They're very helpful.
That just typical, here is your account. This is what you're gonna do. Here's where your characters are at.
Yeah, she was like, enjoy your adventures. You can start adventuring here and all this other stuff. Like, she was really like, keeps you excited about wanting to play the game. And like, it was just really good, different, unique customer service.
It was marketing.
It was good.
Because I was like, this is amazing. And she was like, your characters have been lonely. Yeah. And we found them. They're in realms Lightning Hoof and Uther. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. I'm such an idiot, but thanks.
It was awesome. I thought it was really cool.
And the cute little smiley faces were a nice touch.
That was a very nice touch.
Because they get super excited and they're like, let's find them. I'm going to do some investigation.
I don't even know what you call that. It's like when you're making characters when you're trying to text someone and it takes like a few lines to like make a smiley face with arms. They were doing that. And kudos to them because it was adorable. Yeah. It was very cute.
And I will stay forever now and play in the World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you to come back because I'm like more excited to see you go through the other expansions because like there's stuff that you never did. So I'm like waiting for you to go, okay, what are you going to think of like the characters? What are you going to think of the world? Like how are you going to think about releveling, which is going to suck for you because they just made it worse. So it's
what I heard.
Like
I heard it's harder.
It's slower. It's not harder. It's slower. Well, it's a little harder, but like I'm kind of excited, like as a veteran that's been playing for a while, just for someone to come in, like and you're going
with
again,
fresh eyes.
like the movie, going in blind. You're kind of like, hey, like they had the fucking Cataclysm. They changed the world. They
I don't even
changed
think
the landscape.
I got through Cataclysm. My last one was I think the Lich King. Yeah, I think that was my last one.
Which some people will
I remember
say
Cataclysm
was
was coming out.
Yeah.
And then I kind of was just like...
I
think also my computer just
Cataclysm was coming out. They did a pre-launch thing. I woke up the next day, you log in, and it shows Deathwing destroying everything, and you log in, and the fucking world has changed.
Wow.
Like, around Ogremar, he burned all these holes in. Some things that used to be flooded are now dust, vice versa for things. You'd be running around leveling and all of a sudden Deathwing would fly over and just kill everyone in the zone. Like, there was shit that was happening.
That is so cool. Now,
the expansion sucked, but, like, what they did to, like, put it in there was pretty cool.
Yeah, and you read some of the books. Mm-hmm. So what do you think, how it encompasses the storylines and what have you gotten from
I
those?
would recommend, I'll let you borrow some of the books, because the thing is with the storyline in the game, the only thing I don't like that Blizzard has done is they will tell stories, but they'll do it in the book, not the game.
Got it.
So there's certain things, like if you want to know something that happened, it's like seeing it happen off screen. Mm-hmm. And then you're there and you're, oh, well, this is why this is where it is.
Got it.
I know that you're a huge Undead fan.
Yes.
There's some shit going down with Lady Sylvanas.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Dude, I don't know what's going to fucking happen. Like, the Horde people are like, hey, man, she needs to fucking go. Like, there's some, like, weird shit going on.
Really?
She's, like, walking the path of, like...
Thanos.
Oh man,
we're just stuck on Thanos,
dude. So there a book I think just came out, and it's kind of like getting ready for the battle because when you're gonna come into the game, they're burning the fucking tree down where the Night Elves are.
Really,
it's fucking getting burned down, gone, and they're also if you see the cinematic, they're fighting for Lordaeron. The Alliance are coming to take it away from Sylvanas to get rid of the Forsaken and take over Undercity. So there's a whole bunch of shit happening. And all we know is there's the battle for Undercity, and then tree gets burned, but we don't know if we don't know if the Alliance is attacking Lordaeron because the tree was burned, or the tree's burned because they attacked. Yeah. So we don't know what the fuck's going on. There's some part in the book that they were talking about where Sylvanas was letting some of her undead find family that were still alive and to reconnect. Mm-hmm. And she let them, and she's like, you got 5 minutes and you got to fucking come back. And some of them didn't want to. So, and the other ones that, like, so someone like, no, we found our family, we want to be family again. And there's other ones going, it's so great to see you, but I have to go back to Undercity. And she's just fucking killed everybody. And they're like, why the hell did you do that? And she's like, I can't let the spark of hope be there because it'll ruin, like, morale. So she fucking killed people who did walk away from their families and killed the people who refused to walk away.
Bitch.
Dude, there's like some shit going down. Like, we're not sure like where in the gray area she's at. Like, she's not all good and she's not all bad. She's actually the war chief right now. She's in charge. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Thrall is retired.
That's crazy.
I was fucking stoked because Vol'jin was the war chief and they fucking killed him. Which you'll probably see in the cutscenes as well. And
is that in the most recent?
Legion, yeah.
Okay, yep. Because I just got on Legion. So should I?
Broken. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll see it. So, but I have a couple books for you to read if you want to go more into the lore. I'll kind of give you an idea of like what, like Jaina Pramor, kind of let you know like where people are settling in. And I also have the Giant Chronicles that I really enjoy. I keep restarting them and I can't get through it. But the Chronicles start at the beginning of the universe and talk about how the world was created, and it talks about the gods and the pantheons, and it talks about the old gods because they are my favorite.
Is that like a graphic novel?
It's a huge book, like encyclopedia, and it talks about like how the trolls started and how trolls were like the first, and then they like from the trolls elves evolved. Like all
trolls
this
are
stuff.
your favorite.
Oh, master race. Oh, I love them. I always play a male troll for like most of my stuff.
Really?
I don't know why. I just like them. They're cool looking. I dig it. They can't wear shoes. I don't know. I like
Is that why? Because you connect with them that they don't wear shoes? Because you don't wear shoes often.
I don't really. No, I don't know what it is. I just really, like, Mark was playing an orc. I didn't want to be an orc. And I don't like playing female characters very often because the models are so much smaller that you can't see the gear. So I usually play a male because you can see bigger, you can see the shoulder pads, you can see the gear. So I usually play males, and I like the trolls for the tusks and the mohawks and stuff. Mm-hmm. But
I do like the Taurens too because I kind of like big dudes.
I do have a male Tauren, but I end up playing,
and I like being a lion at times. But I always play an undead. No matter what, I'm always undead. Guy or girl.
I just wish, Mark and I were talking, like, we thought it'd be cool at some point, like, since it's part of the Horde, it'd be nice to see undead that weren't all human. Like, it'd be cool if you could play an undead troll or an undead orc or an undead like dark dwarf or something like that.
Yeah.
Because technically, it's not all the humans. And the undead can't, so there's I don't want to spoil stuff, but there's a lot of different things going on, and I think Battle for Azeroth is going to be a big change. I'm excited that you're going to be playing it.
Yes, and I'm actually
and I really want you
pre-ordering the battle I could probably do it right after this podcast.
You can get that 110.
I want to get 110, but I want to find my damn undead warlock wherever that is. I think it's in Lightning Hoof. It's about $10 to move him realms, right?
I think that's like 25.
I don't care. I'll just throw money at
it. I don't care. I'll
give fucks. I found her.
I think the one.
I just liked her because she'd always be like, "They're not real, but they're." Remember when the
flirting stuff? Yeah.
Yeah. When you flirt and she's like, she's talking about her boobs, but they're fake.
Oh my god.
But they're not hers because she put them on dead.
No, so if you boost to the 110, they do have a really good way of like kind of helping you through to replay because they've also redone all the characters. So your abilities are different, like what you can do is different, how you play is different. So boosting the 110, they kind of help and like walk you through it. Mm-hmm. But it's always recommended to start with that lower character and kind of just play through.
So I do have a lower character.
Good news with the lower characters.
You said you were at like 6 or 7 in Uther.
Yeah, I've got characters I can start.
Yeah.
I have 6, a 7, and a 33.
But I have a 33 in Lightning Hoof.
I have a mage, a shaman, and a monk, a panda. But he's still
monk?
He's still on the turtle, I think.
That's adorable, and I have not played pandas yet either, so this is going to be all brand new.
Mist is one of my favorite expansions. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it because aesthetically it's awesome, and some days if I have a rough day, I'll just come home, sign in, and sit in Mist and just like enjoy the sounds and everything. Like it's
That's so
nice.
Cool.
It's kind of like a chill.
That's kind of what I talked to that Blizzard chat kid.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, you're going to love the pandas," and blah, blah, blah. Like, we literally sat and talked for like 15 minutes. I got a new friend, and I told him to listen to the podcast and that I would be talking about this, so hello friend. Can't remember your name, put your comment so I can find you.
Oh my god. But yeah, I think I'm more excited to kind of see how you're going to experience it. Yeah. But if you want to read any of the books, let me know.
Yeah, I would love to know more. And that's the biggest thing, like I want to delve deeper. And I think I was more upset because I was playing it all by myself and just kind of like that. It was like that walking into a room and you're like, oh man, look at all this cool stuff. Yeah. And then all of a sudden when we started doing the other stuff, I was like, this is boring. Like,
yeah, you didn't want to do the dungeons. You don't really want to do the quests. You're like, no, I just want to fucking run around and not do anything. I'm like, well, you need to like level to get further into things.
Yeah. So now I'm older. Yeah. And now I can figure out that we need to do those things. Yeah. So yes, I'm ready.
It's like the online job. You have to like, oh, I have to fucking level up. No, it's the good thing is it's like if you end up liking the lore and there's things that you want to do, like I came in, I just started playing, I didn't know anything about anything, and it wasn't until further in I had been to max level for a much longer time, and then I was like, oh, what's this character all about? And Mark would go, and he'd give me all this information, and I'm like, because he's disgusting. Do not play World of Warcraft trivia. He's so gross. He knows everything.
No, play World of Warcraft trivia, but with him on our team.
Yeah.
Got it.
So crazy. So he was giving me information, and then I'm like, okay, well, I want to know more.
For the Horde.
Yeah. So I want it, and we're definitely Horde players in the
house.
Yes. So I wanted to learn more, so then I would try to like look online. I started trying to play the game. I tried playing the game per expansion. They had made so many changes, but I was going through and like, even though it was like a max level at the time, I was going back and looking for all the low level questing and looking through all the low level dungeons and trying to piece together the lore, because you can put add-ins in the game now that slow you down. So instead of seeing the text box, there's an add-in I have to figure out what it is. But it puts your character on the side, it puts the NPC, and you see them talking to each other, and it slows down the text so you can read it more like an RPG game instead of like going through, because I don't read that shit.
Yeah.
Like, nah, don't fucking care. So it's
and
it's
sometimes
like
I miss, and I know what you mean, because I've gone up and I'm doing that like, stupid Blood Elf mage right now.
Yeah.
And so I went to go grab my, question mark.
Yeah.
And I'm like, burp. Yep, except, yep. Okay. And I'm like, why the fuck am I...
Like,
what can't remember. What was I doing? I was like, oh yeah,
you have to go
Tainted
back.
Arcane Wrath.
Yeah,
Whoops.
you have to go back and like track it, and then it shows you like what you're doing. You're like, oh fuck. Yeah, so it slows you down so you can read a little bit. They've also kind of redid a little bit of the story, especially leveling through the beginning areas. So you kind of get more up to date of what's currently going on in the world.
Got it.
And it does shield you to a certain point where you're kind of like you'll go through and you'll get to Mist and you'll get through that storyline before you get to other parts of the story. So it kind of does let you still experience it in a little bit.
Now I'm just excited and want to stop this podcast so we can go play.
Dude, it's so much fun. And I don't know how Mist is going to be for you, but when you played through it the first time, it's phased in different spots. So like the thing that happened when I experienced it, shit happens, things go horrifically wrong.
Mist
in
is
the zone.
just because I picked the panda character.
No,
Mist
Mist is a whole expansion.
So I have to get Mist.
I
have Legion.
When you pre-order,
Battle of...
you'll get I think you get everything.
Okay.
Because when you're buying stuff like that, you get everything.
Got it.
Because that'd be weird that you get Battle for Azeroth and nothing else. So I believe when you get that, you will download everything else. So Mist was its own expansion. You play through, shit hits the fan, and what happens is it affects the world. So there's zones that I can never go back and see what they used to look like. So when you play through, you'll be able to see how it used to be, and then the event will happen to you, and it changes that for you indefinitely. So that's where it's like, oh, I really wish I could go back and like see the world. And they're talking about making a vanilla server where you can do that. The world's reverted, Cataclysm never happened. Like you can go back to the old zones, and they aren't like fucked up anymore.
That reminds me of,
I don't know.
Like you saying that, it reminds me of those parallel universes.
Oh.
What would happen if Cataclysm didn't happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's something like that, and there's a lot of people that want to play World of Warcraft how it used to be. I never played vanilla. I think I came in on Lich, but I mean, to me it's different because I was playing Final Fantasy 11, but the problem is for 11, like that always makes me want to play it again. Like smoking crack or something like that. Like every couple of years I'm like, ooh, I need another like bit of it, and I'll listen to like a soundtrack, and then I'll find myself logging in. So I actually have it deleted off my computer.
You know what I realized?
So I can't do it because it's so difficult for me not to go back.
I'm pretty sure every single episode you've referred to crack or heroin.
No, I have not. Maybe like 2 episodes.
Believe me, I listen to every single episode.
I'm not
all
always
day.
Really.
Yeah, and you even do this.
You guys, I don't take drugs. I really don't.
I've actually multiple times said that on the thing, saying Bridget really isn't hitting this.
Video games are addictive.
Yes. And, as usual, the internet lies.
Yeah. But we don't. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited to see how you're going to play and how you're going to experience stuff. And
I'm excited to see fresh eyes. Yeah.
All over again.
Yeah. And I'm excited to kind of like be
girl,
older
the
and
graphics are all new.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It was already like not that weird.
But did you feel like you were playing a brand new game already?
Yeah. Well, the quests were the same.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh man, I forgot how this looked. Or I forgot these are the little, like linkses that I need to get for the collars and stuff.
Yeah.
For like the first. So it was like interesting to see, and like, again, all of a sudden I was like, I gotta get to, bigger cities. I gotta meet people. I gotta get in there. I'm like, where is everybody? It was like at 10 o'clock.
See, and then you're gonna fucking get to the big city. You're gonna be like, you're getting into chat going, hello, and everyone's gonna be like, fuck off. Like, it's gonna be that. Like, no one's gonna give a shit.
That's how every time I do that.
But this thing is,
people are rude.
For me, personally, World of Warcraft sometimes feels like a two-person thing. Because I have Mark, but he's usually playing with other friends and, like, raiding. I usually play most of the time by myself. Like, I'll be doing something. He's next to me playing something completely different. Or he'll ask his friends, and I'll ask if I can get in through a raid. But I don't have the same kind of community that I had in 11 that I do in here.
To be honest, I think that you have something there. Because right away when I signed up, I was looking for you. I have my friend Parker, and I was asking, other people, like, hey, what realm are you in? Hey, let me send you a friend request.
Yeah.
And, like, I sent Steve one, and I was like, hey, you gotta go on right away.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you like... If you think about it, like, people may play by themselves at home.
Yeah.
But they're going to meet people. It's not like they're, playing and then they're just questing. Or maybe there are. Like, I would love to hear what people have to say. Like, if they are going there and just questing and doing their own thing.
I've had people get married from meeting each other on
World
of Warcraft. Right? But, like, the thing is,
well, you talked about that weird hotel thing, the inn.
Oh, that's a Goldshire thing.
Can we please find it? I want to find it.
It's a server, Mark. I have Mark tell you because you can go on at any time. It's just like that one inn by the Alliance thing.
But is it just a bunch of people like standing in there?
Yes, and they're just
but no one can see anything.
They're usually whispering to each other about stuff.
Yeah, so they're whispering to each other that you can't see.
I don't know. You can go. I've never done it, but you can go in and see what people are saying.
I just want to snicker in there, like sit in the corner and be like, he said boobies.
No, it'd be interesting, but like I just had a community in 11 because you needed these people to get things done to progress.
Yep.
I feel like you do that when you're at content, so when you're raiding and stuff like that. But people who raid, at least in what I experience with Marks, is sometimes they can get angry, and then it's people yelling at each other on the mic. I don't use the mic. I don't use Discord. I usually just type in everything or Mark's on Skype with our friends. But we have like a few core people that we play with. And he has like people from work that he plays with. But it's just like that. Like I don't have like a big community like I did. So it's like a core group of friends. Every once in a while we get together, we'll play a day. Or Mark and I are like, hey, we're going to make a day and we're going to just go through all the raids together. And we'll play for like 3 hours and do all that stuff. Trying to get like mounts and things. Yeah. So it's like different stuff to do in there. But still, I sometimes feel like there's not much going on. But I'm also not as active as he is in the game.
Like, so what you're saying is we're going to have so much fun.
We are, yeah, because you're kind of like a casual player like I am. Like, I'll get on and play when I can. I like to go and do a few things. I don't like to work that hard. Yeah. Like, with raids, I'm like, no. So, I'm excited about it.
Yay!
Plus, me too. And then I'll bring, like, my big character and just, like, watch you level. I'm like, oh, look at her go.
I'm tiny. I'm all like,
yeah. I'm, like, clapping. Like, you leveled. Yeah, it's going to be great.
No, I was so excited. Actually, speaking of leveling, I was so excited. 4. Yeah, I do.
So we can play other games, too.
Yep. I'll get on that right away. But with leveling, I was so excited because I saw that I, like, level completed. Yeah. Like, level 4. And I was like, yay, I'm level 4.
See, that's the downside is it's going to take forever because before you'd be like, you could get to level 30 in like 2 days and now it's like...
Remember we were like just flowing through
Well, because you could out-level stuff and that's it. Well, now it's like...
I think you got me onto something where I could like get double XP or something.
There is some items you can use and then dungeons was like a huge thing. Now dungeons aren't that much. Like, you'll actually get more experience going through and doing the quests than you will the dungeons. Yeah. So the downside with that is it takes away some of the connection with people, but I did find myself leveling like my 30. I was running around, and this has been years since I've had this actual interaction. I was running around on my 30 character, and someone just ended up messaging me like, hey, we need help killing this thing. It says you need at least 3 people. Because usually you're so fucking powerful, you just get those anyway and kill it yourself. Well, I actually had to party up with like 2 other people. Aww. Like, we're all level 30, and we had to all go in and kill this thing. I was like, holy shit, like, I haven't had that kind of interaction since Final Fantasy days. I'm like, that's crazy. So even though it's a little bit slower, I see why they did what they did. Yep. Kind of gets the community to kind of work together a little bit more.
Gets the people going.
Yes, it does. Gets them going. What is that from?
It's a song.
Oh my god.
It gets the people going.
Is it? I don't think it's a song.
It's definitely like Kanye West or something.
I feel like I've heard it in something else.
Well, it's also from like that one with Will Ferrell and Napoleon Dynamite dude.
No, it's gonna drive me nuts.
Blades of Fury.
Maybe that's what it is.
I think that's what it is, and he's like, it gets the people going.
Oh my god.
We're gonna look it up.
Yeah, I can't. It's gonna like eat my brain. Eat it.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. I think even already I'm thinking of the days that I'll be able to play. So all day Sunday I'll be playing. Saturday to Sunday. And I haven't played video games like that for a whole night and a whole day.
Ooh,
so
make a nest.
Oh my god, I'm making a nest this weekend. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna get Steve Parker if you want to join. I asked my buddy Charlie.
That's gonna be a big fucking nest.
Yep. We're all just gonna like sit and be like, all right, I haven't showered all day. I'm going to do this.
Especially with the Arizona heat in the summer, it's the perfect thing.
Yeah, stay inside.
Watching anime, binge watching everything you want on Netflix, and then stay inside and play video games. It's a good way to do it.
How do you have yours set up? You have 2 monitors. Do you just leave it on one?
My command center? I usually have World of Warcraft on one, and then
YouTube,
Netflix, YouTube, or looking up guides.
Because that's exactly how my buddy Van does it.
We put our TV in there now too, so it's
yeah.
I know.
You know what? I was just thinking of that.
Yeah, we put a TV up there, so I've got World of Warcraft on one screen. The other screen is if I'm wanting to like look at anything on the internet, shop like Pinterest, shop for clothes or whatever, and then I'll stream up Netflix or just watch TV on the top.
Got it.
It's disgusting when you think about it, like how much shit you're actually paying attention. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, so
this is how much information we get in just nanoseconds.
Well, then, or like you're waiting for something to spawn and then you're just playing something else.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'd play 2 different games. I'd have this and I'd have like Dragon Age, and then I'd have
we started Dragon Age.
He told me, I was so proud.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, like, even just saying that out loud about like me playing 2 games at once made me throw up a little. Like, oh my god, I used to do
burning in the back of your throat.
So my gaming setup back home was I had one TV. And I had the old TV, so I'd have 2 systems going at the same time. I'd got another TV, and I would have Final Fantasy XI playing, and then I'd have like the Xbox or the GameCube, so I'd have 2 games playing. It was disgusting.
That is disgusting.
It's really
and
disgusting.
Super epic.
And I had a mini fridge. I had a mini fridge. It was filled with. Guess what my mini fridge was filled with? Guess what I fucking lived off? It was Mountain Dew.
Yes,
but it was a certain color.
Oh, was it Code Red?
It was fucking Code Red.
We were like, best friends!
I lived off Mountain Dew Code Red.
Me too!
Fucking Taco Bell quesadilla thingies. And I had a mini fridge.
We were totally made for each other.
Gross. So, and I mean, like, I drink it all the time.
No,
that shit was horrible for you.
It still is.
Oh my god.
But you know what?
I haven't tasted it in years.
I haven't either.
Ugh.
So I think we should totally do it together, but it
has to be on the cast. We have to do it on the cast to see if we remember, like, we have to do it live when we taste it.
But is it that you like, because this is how I like it, it has to be from the actual machine. Not the bottle.
No, because I never
You didn't mind the bottle?
Oh, I didn't have any other way to get it.
Oh, I'm going to blow your fucking mind.
Yeah. We only could get like the bottles, and I think the only way I could have gotten it was at Taco Bell.
It's at Taco Bell. I think
yes.
Do you ever get the Baja Blast?
No. I only did Code Red.
Oh, we're going to do a Mountain Dew tasting. Sorry. Have you gotten the
No, nothing.
Clear one?
It was Code Red or nothing.
So I always drank Code Red when I played Halo.
Oh my god. Yes, what I was doing.
That's all I did was red. And but when I
kept you up all night.
When I go to Taco Bell, which is like rare.
Yeah.
And you have that weird itch and you're like, I want Doritos Locos Tacos. Well,
it's like when you want tacos, but you want shitty tacos.
Yeah.
And then you go to Taco Bell.
Well, and the other thing, too, because like, I understand we're in Arizona.
Yeah.
I've never been to Del Taco.
Dude, you can get like a fuck ton of tacos.
Really?
Yeah. They'll do like 50-cent or 49-cent something Tuesdays.
I think I saw that Taco Tuesday. Mm-hmm. I know that we live in Arizona and there's supposed to be a shit ton of Mexican food here.
Sometimes you just want Taco Bell.
Well, because there's some things that aren't that good that are like supposed to be authentic Mexican. I'm like, it's utter garbage, or I feel like I definitely ate a cockroach.
Sometimes I just want not meat, because most of Taco Bell it's not meat.
It's like soy. I definitely like what, but when I go to Taco Bell, legitimately always have to get a Mountain Dew. So I was watching Buffy.
Yeah.
Got a Mountain Dew and a bunch of Cool Ranch tacos.
See, so we're gonna have to do Code Red. we'll do it on the next cast if we can, because I haven't tasted that shit
We're doing
in
it.
years.
I'm going to see if I can find it at Taco Bell.
We'll get Taco Bell and we'll get that. So so I lived off Code Red.
Do you like Cool Ranch tacos?
I usually just went off with a quesadilla, or I'd get like
the Mexican pizza.
No. Oh wait, the crunchy supreme thing. I had that. I usually would live off of 10, 5 hard, 5 soft, like the 10 set.
Perfect.
So I would do that. Code Red.
They do the 12 boxes now.
Yeah. Code Red, and then I had, so that was my mini fridge, just stacked with Code Red. And then on top of it was a microwave, because then all I ever did, I made fucking s'mores.
Oh, that's even better.
So my bedroom had this. So I had Code Red at all times and fucking things to make s'mores in my house, like in my bedroom.
I can't even. We are totally best friends.
I didn't know you liked Code Red.
My s'mores are my favorite.
S'mores are amazing.
I used to make them in the microwave too.
And you watch you watch it instantly to puff, and then you let depuff, and then puff a little more, and then depuff. Yeah, shit, man.
And then I would like pick at them.
Do you prefer microwave s'mores or campfire s'mores?
Campfire.
Really? Mm-hmm. I just keep burning the skin off and I eat it again and again.
That's what I do.
Yes! Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have to do s'mores in fucking Code Red. We're gonna be going off the walls.
We're so fat.
Oh my god.
Oh, well,
so,
now that we want to play World of Warcraft, drink Mountain Dew, and s'mores, and our friendship has gotten even stronger.
Like a really good Boy Scout knot.
Oh, I was thinking of those Chinese traps, finger traps. You can't get rid of me ever again.
Yeah, so we got a lot to look forward to. I'd say to close this out, I want to share with what you would consider your top 3 things that you need in a gaming nest. So how can people make a good gaming nest?
Oh,
so we can prepare for this fucking weekend.
Well, first off, you have to prepare for weather.
Okay.
So, weather, I mean, in Arizona, you always have the AC on. But you it's like this weird, uncomfortable feeling that you have to have like a sweatshirt on and sweatpants, right?
Yeah.
In the AC, but it's 150 outside.
Yeah.
So that's number 1. You have to have right clothing. But gotta have your food and drink.
Close. Arm's distance. Because you don't want to stop playing.
Hold on.
Unless you have to go up to the bathroom real bad.
Yeah, real bad. But you also have to have multiple things.
Yes.
Like you said, you had your mini fridge. So, once you said mini fridge, and because I'm never going to be leaving this room ever again. No, I have the GoDaddy one that I won.
Nice!
So I'm just going to bring that up here, put it in that corner, and I'm going to have just like, but I'll probably have like waters.
Yeah. Well, a little bit.
Some sodas,
so
maybe.
So I'm like...
Tea. I love tea.
I have to be in pajamas, full pajamas. So I can just like literally wear them probably for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
So no changing.
You like literally go into the living room,
get nasty.
You just go back into the bed and then come back and play again the next morning.
Or you sleep on the couch. So how I make my nest is 1, proper attire. So yes. Mine are pajamas, loose fitting pants for room, for elastic room.
Room for eating. And bending. Because do you put your feet up ever?
I do. Also no bra, because I don't care at this point. So it's like full on like
I never wear my when I come home it's like bra off.
Yeah.
The other thing yesterday I took a shower.
Like Bruce Almighty.
I felt really bad because yesterday I took my puppy outside.
Yeah.
And he loves to play. And so I have to run around with him to make him poop.
Oh no.
I was literally running with no bra and I was like, kids are probably watching me. But I was wearing a black tank top.
Did you hold or did you just run softer?
Ran softer and tried to like pretend I had a bra on.
Yeah, you kind of like...
I didn't want to bring tension.
You roll your shoulders to the front. Yeah, so if you don't have a bra and you're outside for something, like grabbing the mail, you roll your shoulders to the front and you kind of like arch like a witch and you kind of like... So that way you're not holding them.
You look like an undead warlock.
Yeah, you kind of like... you kind of troll over and T-Rex arm. Because otherwise you have to hold your boobs and everyone knows you're not wearing a bra. So if you kind of do that and you're like, slouching, then they just like, ew, gross, and they don't look. Yeah, no, it's a thing. We all do it.
Okay, good.
So full
attire.
Full awesome attire, pajamas.
Comfy.
Mm-hmm. I need a blanket.
Yes.
Because at any moment, you have to get in it or out. So I make this blanket and it's like ruffled around me.
Uh-huh.
And in it, I have made little spots for my drinks and my snacks. So I've made little bowls inside of this blanket or multiple blankets. I legit make a nest. It's a fucking blanket nest. Either on the couch or we'll pull the sheets and stuff off and we'll make a fort and we make a nest. And usually it's like Cheetos.
Yep.
Maybe a soda. I don't drink a lot, but
I
if
don't
I
drink
might
a
go
lot of soda, but
after I OD'd on Code Red, my main like ones that I can never put I can usually never pass up is fucking ginger ale and root beer.
I love ginger ale. Oh, cream soda. Really?
I only can drink root beer if it's fucking Barks root beer. I hate A&W. I hate it. It tastes so different.
I don't like Barks.
I
like A&W. So cool.
I can't.
Guess what? More A&W for you. More Barks for you.
So like that
for me.
Ginger ale.
For you.
Fucking ginger ale.
Ginger ale is my favorite.
I love
the one that starts
ale.
with an S, right?
Mm-hmm. The
yeah,
fancy
the green one.
The fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one I always want to call Seagram's or something. Dude,
yeah.
Fancy.
So I think it is Seagram's ale or something.
Is it? It's my favorite.
So I definitely love ginger beer too.
I've never had ginger beer yet. But I like Moscow Mule and stuff like
Can I say that I thought it actually was legit beer?
Really?
Like I thought it was alcohol.
It's not, right?
It's not.
Oh my god.
I totally got it from Total Wine and was like, I'm going home with a 4-pack.
I'm gonna fucking get sloshed.
And I totally was drinking it. I'm like, I feel fine. Yeah. Was not beer. Good job, Jenna.
Yeah, so the nest is going to have your drinks, your snacks in it. You have a blanket, so if you want to get cold or like cape it over, you kind of do that. And then you just kind of, I usually have one of my controllers plugged in, so when the one dies, I just swap them back and forth. And I usually will turn off and go to sleep in my nest, or I will actually go to bed and then come back into the nest in the morning. I've made breakfast and brought in an omelet and
I want to get you like one of those eggs to like go and turn it and then you can zip up.
I used to have the rocking chair that's on the ground that the gamers would get. I used to have one of those.
Oh my god, I remember when those were.
You gotta roll out of it. I tried the beanbag. That's kind of difficult.
I had a beanbag.
Sticky.
I also had an inflatable chair with armrests.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of sometimes you just can't go wrong with the blanket.
Yeah.
And I leave enough room for the dogs, so the dogs will come in. But yeah, to me that's like the nest.
Can't wait till Revan actually wants to sit.
Sit
and snuggle. No, he's like, if you get up, he's like, I want to go play for like 30, 40 minutes, and you're like, dude, I'm done. Like, I cannot have a kid. I think I can handle a kid.
But yeah, so I would say that. So I'm looking forward to this weekend. I'm looking forward to my nest.
Rest playing.
Yep, we're gonna definitely be playing some World of Warcraft, and yeah, I'm excited. This is like the first. It feels like the first weekend of summer a little bit because it's like hot and like, oh my god,
and it almost feels like we're gonna have a sleepover.
I know, right?
And I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna go hang out with Bridget.
All right, so next time we'll try to drink Code Red.
Yes.
On the mic, so we can kind of like see if it is like what it reminds us. Because I'm kind of hoping it tastes as good as I remember, but I know it's probably not.
To be honest, I haven't had it for a long time, so I have no idea.
Do they have it at QT?
Or
are we just gonna have to go Taco Bell? I don't even know if they have it at Taco Bell.
I'm gonna try and see if they have it on Taco Bell because we're gonna do 2 different ones if I can.
Can we
we're
also
gonna do one with the actual soda machine, and then one with a bottle.
I also think if we do this, can we also do one of our favorite old time candies? Because I would like to make you try.
Do you want to go down to that candy place first?
We can.
They probably have Code Red there.
They might. Maybe not. Not the one in Gilbert? No, they, I don't think they do. They might. They have like the glass ones. But there's some candies I don't know if you had growing up that I did that I'd like you to try.
Okay.
And then we
and vice versa?
Yeah, so let's do like past like drinks and snacks. We'll do them over the mic so we can kind of...
I like it.
I think that'll be fun.
Awesome. Well, this has been an epic episode yet again. Mm-hmm. Super excited to start World of Warcraft all over again. Shout out to Blizzard. You guys rock. Again, for your comic reviews, and TV, and everything else, go to wordofthenerd.com. You have anything?
Nope.
All right. Well, as always, always remember to geek responsibly.